Welcome to Brawlhalla.
Is all of the Gulf Coast? No. Not all of the Gulf Coast is in the Eastern time zone.
Oh, yeah, definitely not
Yeah.
all of the Gulf Coast is in the Eastern time zone, but we're on the Gulf Coast.
True. All right, Simple versus Boomie. Simple, currently the most successful European here at the World Championship. Going up against Boomie. I think so.
I know. I think you're right.
Is he the last? Like, he's like the last European in the upper bracket.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Cake alive in the lower bracket, knees alive in the lower bracket, and that's it for the EU boys.
There's a very real possibility that we'll have a repeat of last year where it is an all North American top 8 for 1v1s. Simple gonna try to prevent that alongside Cake in the losers bracket.
EU Dream still definitely very much alive in twos though.
Yeah, there's like 2 EU teams.
Is it 2 or 3? I don't remember.
Ariel Hermison and
Heisen
Viper.
Oh, Heisen Viper. Blue and Simple are out?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But Simple going to take the first stock off of Boomie with the Orb side air.
Man, but I mean, we saw Boomie versus LDZ earlier, like especially with that cannon in his hand.
Yeah.
Ooh boy.
Boomie is playing an incredible cannon game. But we also saw him like start off with a big gimp with the cannon and then proceed to lose that game. Nice pickup from Boomie. Down light, gravity cancel, neutral heavy. The gravity cancel, neutral heavy has more force, so it'll KO a little bit earlier. Chasing with the ground pound.
Simple sitting over on the corner. Boomie playing a little bit back on the wall. Ooh, that was almost an amazing read. Simple still getting the better of Boomie here in terms of damage.
Thor is quite a tanky character, so he's able to trade out against Boomie pretty easily.
Yeah, I wonder if that high defense is going to prevent some of those 0 to deaths like he got on LDC.
Sometimes it plays in the 0 to deathers' favor, though, because you're not getting launched out of the range for the follow-up. Like, that's one of the big things about, like, Lin Fei versus Zol's cannon is, like, Zol, they have a very small window where that cannon combo works versus Lin Fei, where it's a little bit wider because of her low strength. Simple was a stock up, but evened up by the neutral signature, the mortar launch, the SAM missile coming out from Boomie.
But Boomie's been behind most of this game. So if we keep going at that pace, Simple will still pick up that 3rd kill first.
A little scoop coming out from Simple. He has not been touched on his final stock here. No, weapon tosses.
Yep, more of them. It doesn't matter if it misses because there's an orb right there.
Weapon spawn right there.
Ooh.
The weapon toss connects. Boomie.
And there's a hammer coming right to him.
Have it. He touches. Still yet to touch Simple on his final stock, though. Finally gets a hit. He needs the gimp. He needs the read, but Simple dodges through. There's a burn dodge.
Oh.
Neutral sig. Simple high jumping over it. Weapon toss connects. Simple. He can end sig if he has to, but doesn't even do it.
You don't see Boomie contest him on the edge. He wants to maintain the stage control.
That's a burn dodge, but only for a moment. Boomie staying with the cannon. He is evening up the damage, but one signature from Simple, and Boomie is gone. Side air, and yep, he is out of there. Simple going to take game 1. Heisen coming in with the assist, dropping a drink off. Is that the Bugs Bunny secret sauce? Water.
Is that what it's called? It's secret stuff.
I don't think it's, yeah, it's secret stuff. It's secret something.
And it's Michael's secret stuff, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Throwing his fist up. Now, a good placement here would mean a lot to Simple. Didn't even top 8 Rotterdam. And then we all saw that sideline Sayer drop at Paris Games Week. That was a heartbreaker.
I mean, he missed a sidelight Slayer just a moment ago, and I was worried that it was going to be a repeat situation.
It still plagues him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the on-arm from Simple working against Boomie's cannon. Read the dodge down.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Does get the touch. Simple not able to ground pound on top of it.
Drops another one, man.
Tournament nerves might be getting to him.
They're not affecting his
still doing
neutral.
really
Yeah,
well, yeah.
They're not affecting his
Oh,
neutral.
no.
Almost the double stomp. Weapon toss.
There it is. Delayed weapon toss. Wants to see how Boomie's moving, but Boomie able to make it back up safely.
I wonder if he is nervous about this because his weapon tosses haven't been like laser on. Like that one was reasonably easy. He could have waited a little bit too to see where Boomie was going to go, but he just threw it straight down when Boomie was a little bit wide.
But all of those slight missteps from Simple and Boomie just now evening it up with that downlight recovery. Simple still, he's winning out in the neutral game.
Sidelight into triple nair.
Like a Lance player, when you hit a nair, you go for more.
Boomie just dash forward, Simple snap back. Boomie dash forward, Simple dash back.
Downlight recovery,
Not
Simple
enough, man.
going high, but Boomie reads him going to the outside, and Simple stays along the path that he was on. Neutral light connects, Simple off stage. One more hit, not needed. Boomie able to take the lead.
Now that D-Light recovery not knocking out is due partially to Isaiah having low strength, and I think Boomie's playing a stance that takes a point out of strength, but I'm not super certain on that.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch the stance. Ooh, beat out the recovery there, and it's evened up again. Down there. I like the ledge cancel that he used on that one, just to give him that quick start.
Just kind of trading blows back and forth. No real major momentum going one way or the other.
He's trying to stay right underneath Simple.
Blasters in hand, now cannon in hand. Man, they're going so even here in game 2.
Last stocks. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Boomie if Simple gets this one.
Simple getting back.
That platform?
That soft platform was a roof over his head. Dash down heavy for the knockout. Tying up the set 1-1.
It's going to sound real dumb, but I don't think Boomie has really done that. Like, he does not do that. Normally, he'll go dash down like ground pound.
Yeah, oh no.
Like 9 times out of 10 in that
sure.
situation, dash down like ground pound is the play. To see him go for something odd, I think it's enough to throw off Simple, because if you look at the facts, there's a lot of replays of Boomie that you can go through. There's arguably less replays.
Oh yeah,
of
there's less for sure. There's still quite a bit of footage of Simple though.
For sure.
Because he's a player who regularly also makes it on a stream when he enters, like Boomie does.
Nice read from Boomie. Getting that extra damage again. Reading the dodge throughs coming out from Simple. This is one of Boomie's greatest strengths, is his ability to recognize opponents' patterns and punish them for them.
Oh, the minigun, not quite on the mark this time like it was against LDZ.
Bot dodges through. Slide charges the down signature, but Simple not able to punish. It's a downlight recovery from Boomie. You know what I just realized?
What?
We might get to see this matchup again later today in the NA versus EU
absolutely.
Pro Series Super Final.
Absolutely. If you're interested in the Pro Series Super Final, keep your eyes peeled.
Stick around.
After this part of the tournament is over. There will be a special surprise of which you should already know what the surprise is. Ooh, nice recovery from Simple.
Simple keeping this one really close. I think coming into this, a lot of people expected Boomie to kind of just run away with this one. They were, you know, Boomie's one of the favorites, top power ranked player, and the fact that Simple is making this one so close really is a testament to the European region.
Highest power ranked player, or one of the highest power ranked player, and just picking up a win at Rotterdam. Nah, I definitely wouldn't have expected this outcome to happen.
Down my recovery, not going to KO. Gravity cancel neutral, Sid will though. Boomie was ready for it that time.
Simple not happy with that one.
Oh, he put his hands on his head when it happened. Interesting. Gravity cancel downlight to falling Sair because it didn't pop him up enough for the straight jump Sair. Great recognition from Boomie.
Simple doing a great job staying out of range of Boomie's attacks. Hasn't been able to punish any of them, but he's able to find another side air. We're going to be back to an even game. D-Sig.
Oh! An awkward drop there from Boomie. Went for the downlight ground pound for the additional damage, but
that's the second time he's dropped that, right?
Yeah, the last time it happened, ended up landing on stage and got KO'd for it.
Simple finding just one hit here and there. Now he's getting some serious momentum.
He's got the lead. Over to the cannon, downlight side air, goes for the recovery follow-up, but Simple not in the health range for that to work. Throws away the cannon, gravity cancel down signature, and oh, again, another drop from Boomie. Nerves might be getting to him.
Oh, that'll knock him out. Simple going up 2-1. That was a long game, too.
Yeah.
That was almost a 4-minute game.
It's going to be a test of their endurance. Boomie and Simple game number 3. We're going right back to Mammoth. We'll see what Boomie can do here. Staying with the Isaiah. That's been the pick. Boomie's another one of those players I talked to before the tournament. I asked him who he was worried about, and he said absolutely no one. He thinks he can beat every single person in this tournament, but more than a few of them have made him sweat a little bit here.
I know that LDZ set was definitely trying for him. Winning that was a huge sigh of relief. Winning this and not having to play another set would also be a huge sigh of relief.
Plus, going into the top 8 tomorrow on the upper side,
yeah, winner's side,
so
woo.
Big.
That's where you want to be.
Back to the blasters, throws out the down signature, but Simple able to punish. Nice double recovery.
Ooh. Ooh.
Boomie not
Weapon
finding
toss.
the connections.
Weapon toss.
Doesn't need a second one. He's going to wait for Boomie to come up. It's the punish. Downlight into the side air, and Boomie is able to make it back.
Wants to stick with the hammer. Much higher KO potential.
For sure. Something like a Nair, just like that, is all that he needs. And
stronger signature kit.
For sure. Like the raw side signature to finish out game number 3. Oh, that's not going to be enough. does pick up the recovery. Only took a weapon toss of damage.
Now what's really interesting is Boomie versus LDZ was really close. Boomie versus Simple is really close. But the pacing of these two games, oh my,
drastically different.
Couldn't be further from one another.
Nice chain dodge coming out from Boomie. Down light. Ooh, big read attempt with the side signature, or didn't get the inputs. If he didn't jump, does it go straight into the side sig like that?
I mean, I would think he would do a neutral sig, right?
Well, not if he's holding to the side for the recovery. Because if you're holding to the side, it still comes out as a recovery.
But he probably has prioritized neutral over side because you're a diagonal chase dodge up, right? So he probably has prioritized neutral over
I was
side.
thinking it's a jump straight chase dodge right recovery. If that's the case, then that's why the side sig comes out and he just didn't get the jump input.
Yeah, you might be right.
But still a rare drop coming from Boomie. He does end up cleaning up the stock, but Simple about to clean up this one. Yep, Simple gets it. Final stocks here, but Simple up a game over Boomie. Picks up the blasters, but gets punished for it.
Got the last blast, which even though Simple was in white damage, didn't give him the option to hit the sidelight immediately afterward.
Oh, nice. Read the dodge up. Stomp, side air, does launch Boomie. He avoids the side air. He's going to respect the offstage from Simple's hammer. Go back onto the main stage with the side signature. He can't eat another one of those. Oh. Goes deep.
Some blasters. Man, Simple's just damage that he can put out in chunks with that hammer is so scary.
Recovery. Where's the neutral sig? Recovery again!
Oh my God! The exhausted recovery to keep himself alive going to game 5.
Great patience from Boomie. He uses the spot dodge, baits like he's gonna go for the neutral signature, but really it just locks him in place so he can go for the second recovery. Boomie barely holds on to that one. He knows how close that was.
Because look at this. There's the D-Light recovery. He's in orange the entire time. Picking up the recovery that high, because he was picking up recoveries when Simple was in red when they were grounded, but it wasn't enough. So the fact that he was that high, that's like the only reason that knocked out. Man, that exhausted recovery from Boomie in game
clutch.
4. Holy cow.
But no moment to breathe, because we're going right on into game number 5. Simple and Boomie, and again, Simple with the lead. He's able to chunk so much damage with that hammer.
His hammer is so scary.
Just look at how much more effort Boomie has to put in to make up for the damage from one hit from Simple's hammer.
Yeah, like the amount of attacks that Boomie has thrown out that have hit compared to the amount of attacks that Simple has thrown out that have hit. The damage is so different between them.
Just a little bit too high for that. Denying him that hammer pickup, but still Boomie quite damaged. We really haven't seen a lot of Simple's orb game.
I honestly think he's worried about Silight's air.
Yeah, that's fair, considering the number of times he's dropped it. But Boomie not going to drop that down light into the recovery.
You see him fish for that stomp. He wants the side air.
It's going to bounce him off the stage, going to eat some of that force. Boomie able to hold on. He got the wall touch. Still got the wall touch, still able to make it back up.
Unfortunately, that bounced him off the sidewall, taking some of that momentum away.
Boomie really extending the stock, but he's not getting the damage lead that he would want. The side air from Simple is enough.
Man, that was 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes, and both of them have died one time. Very little damage has been exchanged on this second stock. These games are a grind.
But it's 2 minutes of like constant pressure from both players. It's not like one's sitting on the wall, the other's on the stage or anything like that. It is just consistent pressure from the two of them.
This just has to be a brutal set to play.
Boomie with quite the lead over Simple right now. Ooh, sidelight into N6. Simple wasn't ready for that. Still not enough to finish. Simple almost falling there.
Now, he threw away the orb, even though Boomie wasn't going to go off stage against him, and that kind of denied him the option to neutral sig and then ground pound stall as a recovery option.
That's something that we just straight up haven't seen from Simple at all on this tour. Boomie getting some good hits here. Simple starting to bring out the orb again against Boomie, but he's going to throw it away. Wait for the hammer. He knows that's what's been keeping him in this set.
Simple has been doing a really great job of not falling into those strings from Boomie that he has on Cannon. Weapon toss going down. Simple's over there. 2 spawns coming out. That's actually super good for him, that it's 2. If it was just 1, he'd be stuck on orb right now, except next time he picks up a weapon, he's going to be stuck on orb.
Good movement from Simple. Gets him out. Gets him the side air. Simple able to take it to the final stocks in game number 5 against Boomie.
This game has almost been 4 minutes.
It is a grind.
This is game 5, man. This is a tough spot for both of them to be in.
Bro, I'm tired for them. Sidelight goes for the recovery, doesn't get the connection. Boomie cannot afford to miss too many more hits because every time he does, Simple is connecting with a hammer hit. Stomp side air. It's going to disarm him.
Boomie is extremely orange. The side air, he's in red.
He's stuck on this corner.
Oh, that's the dodge.
Ooh.
This is so close. 4.5 minutes. Down signature. Simple keeping the dream alive for EU, taking out Boomie, greeted by a deluge of hugs from people in the audience, the rest of his EU boys.
Oh my goodness, the down signature, a move he really hadn't been using that much. He used it earlier, and Boomie always stayed grounded. He decided to pocket it, wait for the opportunity, and then to close out game number 5, clutches it out with the hammer down signature.